everyone. Welcome to Dr. G's Dandelion Monologues. How do you create? Do you have a specific outcome in mind and you work your way through it by following the different steps, getting the different ingredients or raw materials? Or do you actually look at what you have and come up with an idea? For me, it's been a little bit of both my whole life, because I'm a very goal-oriented person. So I wanted to go there, then what are the steps to get to that point? I want to make a recipe, then open the recipe book and get the ingredients that are needed. But the older and wiser I get, and more sustainable I get, hopefully, the more reverse that process has become. It's more like from an inside out rather than an outside in perspective. Just an example recently. I was so blessed with many friends' offerings of their own vegetables harvested from their gardens. And by the way, that's one of the greatest gifts, right? To get some flowers or fruit or vegetables from people. So starting with that, I decided to look at what I had and make a recipe out of it, rather than say, okay, what is it that I want to eat and what's missing and I'm going to get those ingredients. No, I don't do that. I have just, a bunch of ingredients at home I can use already and add to those veggies. So I sauteed veggies and added lentils, and that was my dinner, and it was very flavorful. So a meal is just an example, but other things like creative art, project at home, something I need to remodel, so to speak, or rearrange. What is it that I can work with rather than going to something that I don't have and adding more stuff in my life? How can I work with what I have? And writing in general, or doing some visual art. Again, I can pick up some elements from nature and create some mixed media piece, rather than looking at a complicated, elaborate piece and having to find the materials that I don't have. I find that incredibly satisfying. And it's a way to repurpose things too, rather than throwing away. So these were my reflections this morning after my jog in this beautiful vacation day in a very special place for me, very close to home, very close to my heart. So I'm wishing you all kinds of fulfilling, satisfying, rewarding reflections and inside out processes, because that makes us expand. We expand every day when we work from the heart, from the inside out. Be well. Namaste.